Halloween's on Saturday, and I'm so excited. I have had my costume planned for about a month now, and I just got one of the main pieces of my costume. So I'm inspired now to celebrate Halloween a little bit early. The weather's kind of terrible. I have nothing to do tonight, and I'm not going to be in town or with my family this Halloween. So I feel like I should celebrate on my own a little bit. So I'm at the store now. I think I'm gonna pick up a pumpkin to carve, maybe some Halloween decorations to spice up my room a little bit. I think we're gonna do some scary storytelling. I'm very excited for my evening with myself. I think this is gonna be very fun. I'm gonna go in here and buy the necessary goods. Let's go. I'm so excited. It's officially night. Let's get started. If I'm being honest, I feel like this is a pretty good investment. This is $10. I'd rewear them. I think the first thing we're gonna do is decorate my pumpkin. I have a vision, so. All right, this is my setup. This is actually where I work out typically. I just figured I should have some sort of protection on the ground when I start carving this. So I'm gonna make my pumpkin a lady. I found this at the store, and apparently you can win up to $5,000 if you enter your design into their carving contest. But the issue is, I bought a particularly small pumpkin, and I also feel like, why would this company give $5,000 to someone who just took an idea right out of their book, you know? I feel like in order for this to go as smoothly as possible while still being unique and tasteful, I think I just gotta go with my gut and do my own thing. So here are tools. I'm gonna start out with the most important part, which is cutting out this center here. Okay, now I think we take this tool and scoop out the center. Give me a minute on that. Now I think we just scrape out the guts. Okay. That was pretty successful, actually. I'm gonna get to work on the face. So I think the classic jack-o'-lantern nose is just a triangle, which I want to keep. You know, I want to make this classic still, but maybe I'll give her like a wing. Look. You know, a little cat eye. Hey, looky there. Looks pretty good. Maybe some freckles? I have this little tool. Oh, she's gonna be noseless, I guess. So, I think we just gotta clean her up a little bit, and then we can start really giving her that makeover. Okay, I moved to my desk. This is where I get ready for school. So I figured I'd just decorate my pumpkin in the same location so I can kind of get into the zone. I have one foundation in here. It expired last year, but I still have it, so I'll just use it on the pumpkin. I feel like the tradition of carving pumpkins is known to everyone, but not everyone does it. Like, my family never really carved pumpkins traditionally. I feel like when I had babysitters, maybe they forced me to carve a pumpkin because everyone knows it as a classic Halloween activity, but naturally, my family never would have done it. And I completely understand why people enjoy doing this. I remember getting huge pumpkins when I was little, whenever I did carve them, and I hated it because I was so bad at it, and I could never use the tools, and I'd always kind of have to have someone carve it for me. So it was never really my own, you know? This one's gonna be like a little friend. I'm going to put on a little bit of pressed powder, and that way this coat of foundation will really be set. I think that looks really good. If you look at the difference. As far as the eyes go, I already started the cat eye, so I kind of have a blueprint for the look. I know I should be seriously considering how I'm spending my time on a Wednesday night, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't having fun. For lips, I have some lip stain, and I was just gonna craft these myself because I feel like if I cut out a mouth, it'll kind of ruin the whole look I'm going for. We kind of look similar. I don't want to get too crazy, but I did invest in some frightening lashes for $2.98. I've actually never used fake eyelashes before, so my first experience is going to be on a pumpkin. I'm guessing, do you cut this part off? You see it? So if you've never applied fake eyelashes, all you do is peel it off and put some glue on the lash line and then just stick them on. Here's my pumpkin. I'm not gonna give her a name. I'm gonna leave that up to anybody that has any suggestions. The next thing I have is butane fuel. And I know this is weird, but a while ago, I spent some of my money on this travel stove that's meant for hardcore campers. And then I realized that I'm actually not supposed to have them in dorm buildings because they're a fire hazard, which is completely understandable. But I lost the receipt, and I was at Walmart and I saw the butane fuel. I'm thinking if I'm careful, I'm gonna use it. Here's the notch. Pull lever down to lock. Okay, now it says turn control knob counterclockwise until you hear a click indicating that a spark has been produced. Let's go to the communal kitchen. Here are the pumpkin seeds that we scooped out earlier. We're gonna put them to use. I really think this could get me in a lot of trouble. So I hope no one that works in housing will see this. I'm just gonna throw in the pumpkin seeds. Okay. Oh, that's hard. I guess we should keep going. All right, I'm gonna add my seeds to this bowl and sprinkle in some cinnamon. I'm also gonna add a little bit of coconut sugar. Yeah, they're so good. Now it's time for a scary story. So I didn't get many decorations, but I did get these lights. They're little bats, and I thought they might, oh, it's actually a necklace. Okay. It's pretty spooky. Okay, I found one. Let's read it. This is His Face All Red by Emily Carroll. So it looks like this guy's at a party, and he's saying that the guy in the brown jacket isn't his brother. My brother has a cottage with a hawthorn tree and a lilac bush, and a plump young wife with starry eyes. My brother has a fine coat, a vest the color of moss, and a way with people that makes them trust him. This man has all these things, and my brother's face, his handsome face. But just last week, I killed my brother. Oh, okay, so the guy in the brown jacket is narrating, and he's talking about the guy in the blue jacket. Is that a goat? For a month, our village had been plagued by an unknown beast. It killed livestock, wrecked fences, came from the woods, most strange things do. My brother lost 3 sheep in one night. At the town hall, when I offered to hunt the beast, everyone laughed, until my brother said, "We'll hunt it together." This is pretty good. The woods were cold, quiet, dark. We passed a tree with leaves that looked like ladies' hands. A common oak, said the brother, and a stream that sounded like dogs growling. A babbling brook, said the brother, and a hole deep full of black that smelled of lilac. How curious. Then we found the beast. Oh, here's the beast. I hid. When I crawled from my hiding place and found my brother, we had already slayed it. Just a wolf, he laughed. It was only ever a wolf. And then we both laughed at how I had hidden and how grateful the villagers would be to him. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, so he killed the brother. I brought home a scrap of cloth I'd torn from his coat. We were separated. The beast must have devoured him. This was the only trace I found. But I killed the monster. I avenged my brother. And even his starry-eyed wife held on to me and wept. That night, I feared another attack, but none came. Instead, people thanked me even as they consoled me. I was given my brother's animals, and I slept, dreaming of nothing. There's the sheep again, but it's in a happier place now. I feel like that's symbolism. But 3 days later, my brother came from the woods. Most strange things do. Repetition. The joy on all their faces. But it couldn't be him. It couldn't be. I can't believe I got so lost. Me, living beside those woods all my life. Thank God for my brother. Thank God he killed that devil. And I was the only one who noticed. His fine coat, it wasn't torn. Okay, so this is a new brother. I can no longer sleep. I have dreams. His legs limp, his face all red. And twice I have woken and seen my brother digging. Is this guilt? Or is this my brother, whole, not a double? And if so, why won't he turn to look at me? Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's going back in the hole where he killed the brother initially. He has a lantern. And there's a guy on the floor. One would think it's the brother that died. And he's turning. Oh, that was it. So he killed the brother. And the original dead brother is still in the hole. And now there's a new brother that's probably just gonna haunt him his whole life. That's crazy. I liked that. This is from Poshmark. Look at this seller. 5 stars. I'm 11. Oh, you know what? All right. Well, I think I accomplished everything that I wanted to tonight. So, I'm gonna go to bed. Happy Halloween. I hope you have a great 2020 Halloween. It's gonna be a weird one. Yeah. I'll see you next time.